What's that?
That's how to try and be Scottish. Say there's been a murder.
There's been a murder.
There you go. That was not too bad. Like,
All right, so hold on, let me pull up my notes because I did a whole funny thing. I was walking, I was like, not today, this was like a week ago. I was just like walking to go get a drink, and I was struck with exactly how I wanted to do the cold open for this episode. So the camera cuts in to the underground, right? Specifically the repair shop that you guys were just leaving, and we see Rotbreck and your mom laughing about something. They're on a break, right? Just the two of them hobbled up on some wooden crates or something, just chuckling to each other. And then, you know, like that quintessential steam whistle, that union shop bell goes off, and Rotbreck, yeah, he goes, "No, I'll handle the fucker. Yeah, thanks for watching him. Yeah, I'll check it out." So we see Rotbreck walking up to the shed where the body had been stored, right? That little room that you guys had been in. And, you know, he hikes up his pants a little bit. They're dragging, and pushes the door open. You can see that it, you know, flashes with magic, letting him pass, right? As opposed to putting in the sigil sequence or whatever. And in the room, completely barren except for a dead elf in a corner, just beginning to bloat. It's been sitting there for, you know, like 2 days now. It's getting a little gross.
Lovely.
I don't know if that's anatomically correct, but somebody in chat can check
it's
me.
your fantasy universe, mate. A body decomposes in how long you say it takes to decompose.
So we see Rotbreck move up to the body, and he goes, "You fucker, lucky those adventurers stopped me from having to kill the rest of you. Still a problem for another day, I suppose." And he goes and he reaches for the body. And then we, as the audience, hear a do-do-do. This is Ascending from Okias, the Ash Mage, coming to you from the mouth of, I don't know, some bearded elf, dwarf lady. And crap, I had a note here that I was supposed to go back and rewrite exactly what it was you said, Brew. My notes just say, "Don't move the body," etc., etc.
You did it in the voice and everything, mate. I was watching it today.
I know. I fucking meant to copy it down,
Speak
and I ran out of time.
I can't even do the voice. Speak soon! At the end, it was totally funny. Hello, just wanted you to know.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
move
something
the
along
body.
those lines.
Nice talking
definitely
to you. Speak soon.
We'll splice that in.
Hello. Hope all is well. I think she was starting.
Yeah, I think she said hope all as well.
Oh shit, there's that voice. Damn, you got it dialed in good too. Do it again.
Yeah.
Me? No, I'm terrible with voices.
No,
No,
Brew,
that was-
do the hello again.
Hello.
Yeah, that's it. That's
It's
it.
good. It's good. That's my biggest problem. I can never like recreate the accents. I just fucking don't do them at all because
That's because this isn't even like a legit accent.
I'm impressed you're able to bring it up every time.
I once showed up to an online game of D&D that I'd never played with the guys, and I didn't tell them I was Scottish, and I said, right, I'm going to do a dwarf and I'll do an accent. They're like,
Oh,
oh, your
so
dwarf
good.
is amazing.
You're like, yeah.
Yep. Thanks, popular media, for making dwarfs Scottish. Made that a fun
Right?
one for me.
Oh, that's so good. So the whole message plays right in your voice. He was in your voice, right? Because he was copying you. And we see Rotbreck. He gets kind of wide-eyed and panicked, right? He's looking around back and forth, and he looks up at the ceiling because he can't figure out where the magic came from. He's like, "All right, well, fine, you bastards. I cannot leave him here rotting in the shed, can I? What can I do with him now?" And it cuts to outside of the shed as several of the guys are like looking because he's making this terrible racket. He's thrown the door open and he's yelling, and they're just looking at him all nervous. And he goes, "Get me ice belly!" And then we cut back to the party. Also, sorry for the volume if that was too loud. I was getting into it.
Nah, it's good, man. It's good.
So I may just sit on it for 2 weeks, unsure. We knew it delivered, but we didn't know if it was time. But as it turns out, it was. Well done. You saved him from whatever the fuck was going on. So you guys, you had to leave Okias's shop pretty quickly. I don't know if we decided where you were next, though. So if we want to just cut onto the group walking somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll be walking away from his shop, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's easy.
place was mad. There was some crazy stuff in there. Rooms full of all sorts of mad shit.
It's
Yeah,
true.
I know.
I saw some
Those
weird...
carvings of the animals were amazing.
Yeah, and I saw some strange stuff as well. I saw these... It was like chairs and beds, but they had these leather straps with studs, and I'd never seen anything like it before. I don't know what it was all about. Like benches and... I don't know. Like, it was interesting anyway.
Maybe torture?
Something like that, yeah, I think.
Oh my.
Reasonable assumption.
Right. Yeah, he had a pretty cool statue in there of Freya, it looked like. I was going to ask him about it, but didn't get around to it.
We got the important part of the mission done, though. We got the message sent.
Right.
So we've saved lives today. So it's not going to be a moral dilemma to have to steal geese, because we're doing it to save lives. Right, guys? Gang?
Hello?
Right, I think so.
Yep.
He said these were geese that lay golden eggs? Or are they golden in appearance?
I think he said there were geese that lay golden eggs. Now, who wouldn't want to steal those? I mean, I understand, totally.
I wonder how they do that.
Yeah, and then what's nice about this setup is like you guys are patrons of 12 Golden Geese. You can probably fish for some information without being super suspect.
Well, I was wondering if Elisa had seen any of the geese, but had seen geese, not realizing they laid golden eggs when she was down in the stalls mucking out with the horse and the dog.
Yeah, so from your memory, you did not. So you're not sure if they're stored somewhere else, right? Or if they're a myth. Certainly, Okaya saying they exist leads you to believe they're real.
I mean, he was a very
But I've
intelligent
probably
man.
only been in the barn, maybe not the barnyard.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, there would have been, something like a stable boy there, so you could probably, like a cheap source of information, right? That you would
Impression
not
5, 420, thanks for following.
alert, you know what I mean, as much as maybe some other people, if that makes sense. But yeah, really your call what you guys want to do next and how you want to do it.
Well, first of all, I definitely need to go sniffing around, like, the perimeter of the place, like, just to see if I see any feathers, if there's any, the goose quack noise, whatever the quack noise that geese make. I just want to, like, go look around. Is it a nice day, so I've got a nice excuse to be walking around outside the place? Or I could go in the place, get a drink, take it outside. Is there benches outside it's a tavern, isn't it? Tavern and inn.
Yeah.
So I could have a drink outside if it's a nice day?
Yeah, I can actually put you there. I just finished making the map and loading it. Here,
Well, I can go into the barn. I mean, I've got to take care of Morgan,
We'll check this out, folks.
so I can go into the barn.
Oh, David, did you draw this?
I did.
Oh, mate.
I got all 3 levels of it squared away.
Oh,
The third one's a little
mate.
smaller, but
I love it.
Oh my god.
Absolutely beautiful, dude.
thank you. I cut
Nice
some corners. I
job.
stole some assets from one of my other maps to do the tables. They're just so repetitive.
Sorry, man. I steal 95% of everything that I use for maps and stuff. You know this. Well, no, I've started buying them now. I've started buying the official ones now. This is what I do now.
Yeah, I mean, they look nice. This is the stairway to the 2nd level. Your rooms would be up here.
Okay. You said it was 3
You've
levels.
heard... Yeah, there's 3 levels. You haven't been up to the roof before.
Is there a basement as well?
Probably just in the sense of like root cellar, wine
A
cellar kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And where's the stables?
I kind of forgot about them, so they're going to be off map somewhere over here.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Mate, there's always something.
Great job.
I mean, the geese could be upstairs. They could have their own little area to walk around with fresh air and stuff, but safe.
Yeah.
Because if you
I mean,
had geese that like golden eggs, you wouldn't want them in a barnyard where people could accidentally walk up and go, "Oh, look, gold."
Nah, they're going to be locked
Right.
up, aren't they? So
So I can go check in the stables, ask the guy if he knows anything about him, because somebody's got to feed him. Somebody's got to muck up after him.
and buy a drink at the bar, David, and just get like
Yeah.
and walk around outside and just walk around and act like I'm just enjoying the weather, but really I'm listening for sounds, smells, sniffing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just perceiving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your hear noise, detect noise.
Ooh, can anybody
But go ahead and
remember
get
what it is?
because you want to roll under on that, right?
Yeah, it's on a D100, isn't it? Am I wearing armor? I think I may
Remember that correctly?
take my armor off. I've got it's on my character sheet, so hang on.
So
Let me pull up my character sheet.
Yeah, we should have set up a honk command for tonight. That would have been fun.
So, yep. So I'm gonna take off my armor and do it in no armor, mate.
I just got Untitled Goose Game too, so I was real inspired. I did a lot of research for this mission.
So, pull that over here for now. So I am making that roll. Oh, wrong one.
Dang, look at that.
Look at that.
So I would say, as Rx is sort of walking around the outside of the bar, with his drink in hand.
I took my armor off, David.
Smart. There's a balcony on the second floor that is kind of like, it's not necessarily attached to like the bigger, fancier suites, but you definitely have to walk past them. So there's this like unwritten rule that like if one of those longer term clients or uppity clients are out there, they're using it. But if no one else is there, anybody can go out onto the balcony.
Okay.
And that has like a little like screen door
that's
essentially, because they'll use it all year round. But as you're sort of looking at it and you're trying to get this place squared away, you actually hear another door open and shut, and you have to imagine it's from the roof, right? You're walking it around. There's only 2 exits in and out of this place, and then you could keep that balcony in your sight, and you're like, yeah, I definitely.
Good.
Right now, your leading hunch is up on the roof.
All right, so I'll just keep walking around until I finish my drink, and then I guess I need to go up and check out the roof somehow.
Okay, so we're gonna cut over to Alicia. So you do your once over of the barn and make sure that everything is where it needs to be. You haven't been bringing, because you've had Maverick with you, but Morgan's been up in the stable, right?
Well, Morgan was actually with us outside the house.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, she can come with us, but
Oh, I apologize.
well, I can't remember. I think I made her a she in my head, but I think I wrote he on my sheet. So, but either way, I got to take care of him because I've been away. So
Yeah. Okay, so you're kind of catching up, with this kid here and everything, and you hold on. I don't actually say. I did not write it down last time if I gave him to him. So we're gonna go with Elmet. Elmet.
Elmet.
Elmet.
That's an insult where I'm from, like.
he had a helmet on.
Is it? What's it mean?
Just, you're a fucking knobend, a dick, an asshole, a helmet. You fucking helmet.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he was Cockney, he would just have a helmet.
You actually probably taken at least a bit of a liking to him. He's one of those people that probably gets, up on your nerves a little bit, but he fancies himself becoming an adventurer. So right now he's trying to learn all he can from the people that he helps out, dropping off animals and trying to get stories out of him and everything. So he's definitely the kind of person you can get some information out of, because he'll run right up to you, Alicia, and he'll be like, he'll be like, oh, Morgan, how are you? Master Maverick, yes. And Alicia, you too. How are you?
Well, how are you doing?
It's been pretty quiet, actually.
No other animals to tend for?
Well, none down here, no.
What do you mean down here? Aren't all the
Oh.
animals in the barn in the stables?
Well, and he does that, like, I know something, I'm important, right? As he rolls his eyes around a little bit, he's like, well, that 12 golden geese. It's not just a name, you know what I'm saying? And he gives you an over-exaggerated wink.
Oh. We thought it was just a funny name for the hotels. You mean there's really geese?
Yeah, I've only seen them once. I got to help. I don't know. Do you think they would call them veterinarians? Has that always been a term, or would they just still be doctors? They just worked with animals instead of people.
It'll come from Greek. It'll come from ancient Greek. The word. So no, they wouldn't have called it that.
Okay.
Any
Yeah,
kind
so they
of
would have.
doctor or a medical thing. The term comes from Greek. So no, it's like a thing.
Okay, so they probably just called it some sort of like animal husbandry, some sort of animal specialist. Didn't really have a.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's like I had to help one time, but I wasn't supposed to talk about it. And now he looks a little nervous.
So there really are geese.
Make them talk. Make them talk.
How
Yeah.
big are they?
They were normal size actually. I thought it'd be way more interesting. Other than one of them had a golden feather. I think that they're probably just more for show. But then why don't we show them? I don't know. It was really weird.
Yeah. And why would you call them a golden geese if only one has a feather that's golden? What about the rest of them?
Yeah, there were only 2 there, but then I was helping because they were worried about one of them laying an egg and it wasn't going well, and I went and got the bucket and I went and got the rags, and mostly I was a gopher.
Did the goose end up successfully laying an egg? Or is
I don't know. They pushed me out.
It's no fun.
It was early on. It was more than a year ago.
This is
More
mad.
than a year ago. Wow.
I'm not
Do you
there.
think
I'm
they're
just
still there
listening.
now?
I can't-
Or...
Oh yeah.
Well, where are they? I'm curious now.
Well, yeah, they were upstairs. They were way up on the roof. They got them penned in there.
Oh. I hope they're happy up there.
I never thought about that. So what's your big adventure? What'd you do today?
Oh, we just came back from visiting a friend.
Cool fighter like you?
Yeah.
She's lying to him. She's lying to him. I love it. See him having
Just
an
getting to know
influence
people
on
around
these-
town yet. Haven't hit
this
any
party.
major adventures yet.
Well, you let me know when you do. I'll come along and I'll help with. I can tend to Morgan, and I'm pretty good with a sword. And he's got like a stick, right?
I'll keep that in mind.
And he just runs.
I really
off.
appreciate how you take care of Morgan for me. I really do appreciate it, Helmet.
Yeah, he's running on. It's like
Helmet.
thanks.
Helmet. I love it.
Yeah, I'm good with a stick, but I'm better with a bucket.
Sorry,
Do you have?
Discord's not liking me.
It's okay. Do you have Winnie doing anything in particular, or is Winnie?
I was saying I
watching?
think Winnie would probably be looking for more soap.
Yeah, I mean, easy enough.
Yeah, probably
to
just
buy,
looking for more
that's for
soap.
sure. Yeah, easy enough to buy, that's for sure. And that if you just want to be doing like some downtime action here, you know, scraping some shavings, branding it with the insignia or whatever.
Did you really use all your soap?
She's been giving away chunks of soap and
Yeah.
bits of dust
For the
soap.
most part, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blessed loads of people with this blessed soap actually. Like that's some serious soap usage.
Right?
I know. It's been crazy. I'm gonna try and pull Discord up on my iPad instead in the meantime. But
Cool.
yeah, she'd probably be looking for soap. Maybe use that as like a cover to ask about like anything else that would produce milk, which geese do not. But
Look, we're reaching here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, where's your livestock at? I'm looking for some more things soap made.
Yeah, and you know, whoever you're either chatting up at the bar or the bartender or one of like the wait staff, right, kind of thing. They're just like, yeah, we got old Helmet out at the. Yeah, anything you need, yeah, you go got it. Soap, probably the tavern or at the trade. I don't. Not at the tavern. Sort of gives you a look. But I think Alicia and Rx were about to run into each other.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, you're a wee bit robotic, Winnie.
Anybody?
Ah, damn.
Maybe Winnie's gone through the change.
Get a tour of my bedroom again now, guys, watch. You see this hand down here on the keyboard? Hello. My bedroom behind me over on Goofin's screen.
Oliver, if you think we can hear you, you have to push the button again.
No, I was just talking to Twitch. Because they're getting a tour of my bedroom every time Brew drops out.
Right.
So yeah, I think Rx and Alicia, we'd run into each other eventually.
Yeah, and you guys are working towards the same end goal here, which is nice.
So, do we bump into each other while we wait for Winnie?
Yeah, I want to ask her if she heard anything then, if we do bump into each other.
Yeah, I've come out of the stable, so I'm not going to be overheard by Elmet.
Yeah.
And I see you and I tell you basically that the geese, Elmet has seen 2 geese a year ago. One of them had a golden feather, and the other one was laying an egg, but he got kicked out. But they're upstairs, like on the 3rd floor, like they're way up top in their own pen.
Right, okay, we need to see this. But this was a year ago, there was 2 of them, so there may be more.
Yeah.
They may be
He
bigger
didn't
than
say too much more, but he has seen them.
Right, okay. But he never saw the egg. He got kicked out of the egg laying thing.
Yeah, he had to go run all the errands, get the bucket, do all the stuff, and then they kicked him out.
Right, we need to go see for ourselves.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
what did you see while you're outside? Is there a way on the outside to get up there?
I think I can climb up, yeah.
So you want to move up to, we can, if we want to, hold on, let me move the map, and we can, oh shit, why is that? Oh, I'm on the wrong. No, I'm not. Sorry. Alright, whatever, this is being stupid. So that's your second story, and we can establish what room is yours. I think, did you get 2 rooms? Am I remember that correctly?
I don't remember, actually, to be honest.
Don't remember either.
I don't remember if you had 1 room or 2, but I think you had 2. But we can just figure out. So these would be like, you know, the smaller rooms. Most of them only house 1 person. And then these rooms are a little bit bigger, a little more expensive. Right, and then this is the balcony that can kind of take you out. It's overlooking the entryway.
So what's this stairway in the bottom right?
That is behind a door that is currently locked.
But off of our level, so it goes up.
Yes.
So this is an open foyer to the basement? Or to the main floor?
Yeah, to the main floor. So you can be sitting at any one of these couches, right? So these ones are literally overlooking it if there's like a performance or people dancing, right? These ones are if you just kind of want to hang out, sit by yourself. This is what passes as I think it's a concierge, right? Just especially for these fancy rooms, if somebody comes out and needs something, this is the kind of person who's going to run and go take care of it, sort of stuff. And then this is just more bar seating. There's not an actual bartender up here, but you know you can just grab a drink and sit.
Is there anyone else on that floor right now who can see us?
Yeah, so we would have an NPC here acting as the sort of concierge, and then just, you know, some random but small amount of NPCs, you know, drinking, and then potentially someone coming in and out of their room.
Right, now I would be willing to distract everybody by, you know, singing them a song or whatever. I'm a bard, that's what I can do. While you go sneak up if you feel sneaky, Alicia.
Yeah, so if all of you want to roll a d4, anytime you hit a 4, there's an NPC. And we'll figure out how many people are out here. Because I know, like, vaguely how quickly they're moving back and forth. And then, so we'll just remember to do it for Brew when she comes back in. So right now there's only... Oh.
Oops, sorry. Did I hit twice?
Yeah, it hits twice. It's okay. We'll count the first one, so you're good. I mean, they're both good, but... so we've got one worker for the actual, like, tavern inn, and then 2 NPCs just kind of floating around that you can see right now.
All right.
So how am I going to get through this door, though?
Break it down. No, I never said that out loud.
You can say anything you want. You're quiet. It's just the two of you talking.
I mean, we still need to climb up to get to the roof. Can you climb if I distract?
I would think so, but what am I climbing?
To the roof.
We're going up to that
that's where
balcony?
they are. Yeah. Isn't that what you said?
I thought it was off this balcony. Where were you thinking you were going to climb from?
Well, I was thinking you were going to climb while I distracted people, but if it's... So I'm going to go have a look, Dave, right? I want to go around here and then just have a look and see if there's... Yeah, we've got this concierge guy, but if he's distracted and there's no one else in the way, I could get up here, right? And climb up.
Yeah, so when you go out, he doesn't bother you as you go down this hallway. Because, you know, like I was saying, anyone's theoretically allowed to use this balcony as long as there's nobody fancy on it. And even if they are, like, it's not like he won't let you go talk to them, but if they complain, right, he's gonna move you along.
Okay, I want to have a look up at that balcony then.
But yeah, you're good. When you get out there, there's actually nobody. There's nobody out there, so you're well within your rights to sort of float around there.
Okay, so this is where I can get to the geese by climbing up here, right? This is what I'm trying to be clear about. If I climb up here, I get to the roof.
Yeah, I mean, so it'll be a bit of a difficult climb, although you have, you know, some skill in this. So you think it's possible.
I am dexterous man. I will climb it. Now, do I have... it's not one of the 4 thieving skills that you get as a bard. Hold on, I'm not push to talk. He doesn't even hear me. Oh, I do get this. I do get climb walls. Is one of the ones you get. So
yeah,
I've got my armor off. So let me roll it with no armor.
Yep. Oh my goodness! Look at this man go. So, where is Alicia when this is happening?
Well, I was wondering whether or not has the concierge shown any interest in Maverick? Maybe letting him see Maverick and pet him just as a distraction.
Sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that. He's definitely like, you can't get him too far away from his little spot here, right? But he'll like come around. You know what I mean? Like come stand like right here if you're willing to bring him over.
Yeah, I figure if we block the
right.
Yes.
Let
Nice.
me who's Winnie coming with us? Oh no, that's him. Okay, so yeah, if we're just kind of blocking his view to the doorway.
Right. Okay. That's cool. So as you do that, I'm good with him at least for the moment, right? So Rx, you're able to sort of clamber up over the side of, you know, the I can't think what the heck I would call it, like the overhang of the roof, right? And sort of flop up onto it, which is good. You see, however, like you can move all around on the roof, but it looks like the way the stairs are, they must go up. Sorry, I'm being very vague. These stairs must connect inside up on the roof, right? It's not like it deposits and you can walk across the roof and go into a room. You can see there's, you know, a 3rd story that's kind of self-contained. So let me kind
They got to give him fresh air though. Is there wind? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Let's just get an idea here.
God, we've lost Brew, like...
Yeah, I imagine she's just trying to, like, completely reset.
Yeah, she said she was going to try and do something on her iPad. Discord on her iPad.
All right, we've got... So we got a couple houses.
It's okay.
Buildings or
She's making
whatever.
soap. She's good.
Not too far away. And you're not even on this map, Jesus. Okay, so there we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, so let me do, because I forgot to fill this in. This was the map I did the last. So we've got stairwell, kind of comes up right there, just for a lack of a better plan. But then Rx, you're sort of just clambered up on the side here, you know?
Yep. Right, so explain this to me that I see. Is this a goose pen?
Yeah, right. So when you're up on top of the roof, right, you can see the third floor, right, is obviously confined within the house, as most third floors would be if a house had a third floor. And then yeah, you can see all of these little these are 4 cages that they've got that do like kind of half inside, half outside, right?
Right.
And they're like, chicken coops, chicken runs, so it can get out and get some fresh air, right, and then move back in if it's like inclement weather or everything. Yeah, so as you're kind of standing up on top of the roof, you're looking at it, right? And let's get a little goose token out on here. Should have uploaded the oh man, this is some great goose. Oh, do we have somebody?
Oh.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Oh.
Right. Oh, there's a little goose. Pokes its stupid little head out. We got a brew. We got a brew and a goose.
Back. Just in time for geese heisting.
Don't know if you've been listening, but I'm distracting the concierge with Maverick while Eric's is up exploring the third floor.
They're on
Climbed
the
out
roof.
up.
I've climbed up the roof and they're there.
And you caught up.
I'm going to quickly run and grab another beer, guys.
Cool.
So he sees one goose?
Hi, squid. Thank you. Yeah, currently you're seeing one goose. Good lord.
Hi, squid.
Hi, squid.
Oh my goodness. It's just kind of poking its head out between the bars a little bit. It's without just trying to be like the DM tells you it's fortified, right? Like it's in pretty good condition, right? Like it's reasonably well fortified. It's pretty high up. The bars on the cage here are well made. So you're looking at
Reasonably well, you say, though.
reasonably well made, yeah, but there is theoretic access, right, to each one of these little containers. This here is a window, and then as I mentioned, probably should have flip-flopped these two on either side, but internally,
So is the window as fortified as the gate as the pens are? Maybe the window's the easy access.
yeah, probably not, right? Although then that's still, how do you get in and out of the cages? But yeah, I mean, getting in would certainly be nice. And then
The cage is locked from the inside.
yeah,
Or can
so
you not know yet?
what kind of perception-based skills do you have, RX? I know we've gone over this a couple times, so I apologize.
Oh man, I was hoping to just chance it on charisma and personality, so I don't know what my perception-based skills are. I'm a chancer, mate. I'm just want to fucking have a look around. No, I don't have any specialist skills in perception.
Okay, so you're just rolling up on this place. You could take a look at the window, or you want to go over to the goose itself.
I want to go up. No, I want to take a look at the window because the goose might be noisy if I just go straight to the goose.
Okay.
Honk honk.
So you should be able to move yourself, but yeah, we'll just slide you over there. And as you go in, I'm gonna say we're still rolling on your high detect noise check earlier. You can hear someone moving around in there, not a goose, but a person, right? As
Right.
this dude apparently with a gun.
Right. Okay. Well, the guy's got a gun, so I'm going to put my armor back on for a start. Because remember, I took it off to do those checks.
Yeah, just some dude walking around in there, right? And he just kind of walks to either side. You can see, in fact, there's at least a second goose, right? And he goes back in through this room, right? You just saw him sort of, You just saw him cross, the area.
Okay. I put my
And
armor
then-
on. I'm not even joking.
All right, so you got your armor back on.
Nice. Okay.
Just hanging out outside the window like a cat burglar up on the second story here.
Yeah, but I've not leveled up yet as a bard, so I don't have any spells yet, so I can't cast charm on this motherfucker. So what am I gonna do? Knock him out? I'm just thinking.
Yeah. Well, in Brew, it sounds like we've got you pretty stable here. So if you want to cut back in, Alicia and Maverick are hanging out with the concierge downstairs.
Okay.
What am I gonna do here, chat?
Yeah, I'll just
What am I gonna do
walk
with
up.
this guy with a gun? He's not really got a gun.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do?
I got soap. I've got soap back. We're good
Yeah.
for our travels.
And the concierge is, you need soap? Is that what you're saying? I can get you soap. That's fine. Yes. Oh, sorry. I should be doing my job. Getting distracted here.
It's
Right.
quite all right. I was hoping I could get the raw ingredients, so I could make the soap myself. But got some on hand. That'd be great.
Hey Dave, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Can I see any golden feathers on these geese? Either of the two that I've seen.
Yeah, I would say right now you're a little too far away to tell. But you in fact, as you're studying it, I will say there are actually at least 3 geese in this space up here. So you're feeling good. You're feeling good about your odds right now. I don't know how many geese you're going to want to take, but
I'm going to try and just get away with one, right? So, I guess I'm going to have to go in and speak to this guy. All I've got here is bullshit.
yeah.
I'm going to try it on.
Okay, so are you going to rap at the window, or are you going to break through it, or?
Am I going to kill the guy? Twitch, am I going to kill the guy or not? Right, let me just think, Dave. I can't decide if I'm going to just fucking kill the guy or... Because we saved lives. It's one life to save. I don't know. I can't just kill the guy. Right, okay,
That's fine. We can slide back up there in a sec. Finish.
So how do I get in without going in through the window then? I would have had to went in from inside.
Yeah, you've confirmed that there's a stairwell. You know what I mean? You definitely know that.
I need to go up the stairwell because I need to act like I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Yep, so I need to go back down.
If Winnie gets the concierge to leave to go get soap, maybe he doesn't have enough soap or the right kind of soap. We could get him off the floor, and that leaves the door available to go in where the stairs are.
Yep, so I'm going back down off the roof, Dave, before I get seen by this guy. I've seen at least 3 geese. This is enough information for me to go back down. I need to get up that stairwell.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and give me one more climb check there, buddy.
All right, okay. With my armor on this time. Oh no, 69 as well.
Well, of
Where's
all the
that
things to
roll
roll.
showing up?
It shows up on his end. I think it's.
It's just rolling to the
between him
DM.
and. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first 2 were successes. The detect noise was a success with a 10, looking for a target number 25, and the climb walls was a 22 against a 55. Unfortunately, with his armor on, it became much harder to climb down. So I think it's a little unceremonious as it just slumped. And right, it's not like you fall off the roof or anything. It's just noisier than you want.
Okay.
But I am going to give this guy a chance to notice.
Yeah, so further answer your question about the dice roll, it doesn't show up only shows up for me and the GM because the thief skills that I'm using it on. Climb walls is one of the thief skills, so they're secret.
Yeah.
Because it's like detect noise and stuff.
So, Winnie, you were having a conversation with this guy. What do you say to him that he doesn't notice, right? A rather loud slump of Rx hitting the balcony and, knocking over the side table at one of these couches.
Sorry about that.
I'll just slam my pack up on the counter, it's got cooking pans and stuff in it.
Okay.
And I'll just be, if you've got it, I need milk and, whatever you can offer for the soap making, I think that anything that I could get would be great, and I'll start rummaging through my pack.
Yeah, and he's right. Like, so all these different noises are happening, and he's got his hands up. He's like, please don't get all of that out here. I'm sorry, this desk needs to be clean. Okay, so you need some milk, and I don't know what else goes into soap. I guess if I just went and got you some soap, you would have soap then, right? Do you need soap?
So by this time, I've got up and managed to come out here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go find you some soap. Please don't put all of your things over on this desk. Your room would be the best place for them. Yes.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that. And I'll start like loading it back really loud.
Yeah, and he just sort of scuttles away.
Right, I need to find these stairs now.
So there were some NPCs running around. Do we know where they are?
Yeah, so
Or are those
right
people
now,
up top?
yeah, right now we've got one adventurer here just drinking quietly to himself. Hold on. There we go. And then we've got this lady. Seems to be going to her room. So she just opens up a door. Probably has given you a look once or twice, and then goes on in. So you guys aren't allowed to have that room. I don't know which room is yours, but
Well, I'm hoping that that's our room.
yeah, you want that
'Cause
one?
then- well, then Winnie can go in. I can park by the door me and Maverick as more blockage when RX tries to break in through the door.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever, whatever room is yours.
That sounds like a plan.
So me and Maverick are hanging out to block the site and keep people a little bit further away.
I'm going in here to go up the stairs, right?
Yeah, so as you go to try that door is unfortunately locked.
Right, okay, so I think I've picked no, I don't have locks. Now, open locks is one of the there's 4 out of 8 thief skills that I get as a bard, half of them, and open locks is one that I don't get. So,
Yeah, so what's the plan then?
we're going to have to... Alicia, right, I'm talking to Alicia now. Alicia, do you think you can... If I act drunk and pretend like I'm knocked you over, do you think you can barge this door down? And we can act like it was an accident?
We could try it.
Because we need to break the door in, but obviously we're going to need to make it look like an accident. So I'll act like I'm drunk and I've knocked you over, or we're arguing, because they see us, they know we're friends. We share the room right next to here. So maybe we just we fake a little argument and I hit you and you hit that door, and the door breaks open. What do you think of that?
And maybe Maverick jumps up and adds a little more weight.
If needed, yeah, he's a smart dog. He knows what to do.
Or I could just tap to my shoulders and he'll boom. So if I'm falling and tap, he would jump to my shoulders and add his weight to mine.
Right. But this bish is just right here.
Winnie, are you still standing at the concierge desk?
Yeah, I'll be waiting for that guy to come back with
Okay.
soap.
You can hear him coming back up the stairs right now.
Right, let's do it. So
Better do it quick.
we break down this door and we make it look like an accident.
Okay, sounds like a plan. What does did we look up Alicia's break doors, bend bars check before?
I gotta bend bars.
Yeah, I think the break door is better though. I think the bend bars is really tough.
I don't think
It's the
I
break
have.
doors one that applies here.
Yeah. So we've got open doors. What's your strength, Alicia?
15.
15. So on a 15, you're looking for an 8 or lower. I'm going to say because you've got Maverick helping, we'll go for a 10 or lower. It'll treat as if you had a strength of 17
Well,
instead.
Okay, what am
Sorry,
I
I
rolling?
forgot to push to talk, David. I'm pushing her into it as well, so you might want to add a +1 or +2 or something, because we're all
Okay.
piling into the door together, really.
Okay. Yeah, we'll move that up to an 18. So you're gonna roll a d20. You're gonna look for an 11 or lower. Oh,
Yes.
there it is. Okay. So this guy rounds the corner, right? The top step, and he's got like a bucket of soaps, and you can see there's like white ones and pink ones and like black ones that have maybe been used a couple times, got some dirt on them. You're not really sure, right? And he's like, "Oh, miss, thank you so much." And then whatever, awful noise that it makes as a door just buckles under the weight of two people and a dog, right?
Nice.
Just comes crashing down.
Right, so in the confusion, I want to slip in to this room.
Sure. Yeah, hold on. Let me paint the picture here for you.
If possible.
Yeah, well, you can do anything you want to do, but I'm not sure you're going to want to, as there are two guys in this room.
Oh, fuck.
They're both sitting there playing cards around this table. And you knock the door in pretty loudly, and they just both stand up at attention. Clearly they're guarding, right? Clearly they're not playing cards and ignoring everything going around. As they're like, right, and fixing their helmets and getting their cloaks squared away, and you guys are just this tangled mess of people, right? All inside this room. And this guy just like, what was that?
Oh, I'm just putting the pots away.
Yeah, and he like rises to the level, right? And we would just like rack focus from the guard's perspective, right? They saw the dude coming up on the stairwell, and now they're looking at Maverick, Alicia, and Rx just in a pile. Rx visibly maybe drunk.
Well, I was acting like it to make it look like an accident, at least.
Yeah, right. And they're just looking at you. They're like, "What are you doing? This isn't your room."
Oh, boys, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. We were having an argument outside, and we just like fell over together into the door. We broke the door. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I can pay to have a door repaired. Don't worry. I'm a famous adventurer, guys. It's all right. Don't worry.
Another one of these adventurers. Well, come on, then. Come and with your, you stumbled in on them. There's quite a few coins on the table. There's a deck of cards on the table. There might be a drink on the table, right? This might not be the most defensible position they've ever been in, but right now they're trying to grab hold of the situation.
I mean, how have they reacted to my apology, though? I mean, are they going for their swords, or are they...
No, they're not going for their swords. I think they're mostly complaining about adventurers right now.
I'm really sorry, gentlemen. I'm really so sorry. I'll let you get back to your business, and I'll go see the people the owners of this fine establishment about fixing that for you, getting that door sorted. I'm really sorry, guys. Enjoy your game of cards. Look, let me buy you a drink next time you're at the bar.
Oh yeah, no, we were just the cards. I don't know who left those here. Yeah, we guarding. Yep. And he's like, actually, I think you're. Yeah, he's like, I gotta get to work, and one of them just runs past you.
Oh, so there's only one now.
Yeah, there's only one, and the concierge coming up the stairs. Winnie, you're if you want to run interference, you can, but he's trying to swing this way, and
So at this point, I'm gonna say, right, boys, I'll not say nothing about the cards. Just give me a minute upstairs, all right? And we're in an agreement, tit for tat, 1 for 1, okay? So I'm run up these stairs now.
Okay. So hold on, Winnie, are you gonna try and grab this concierge, or are you letting him round this corner and head this way?
Yeah, no, I kind of wanna run. Is it like there that I can get to him?
Yeah. So you would. This is all open, right?
This
is all the second, or that's all the first floor. So you would run down that way, and you're gonna try and catch him and swing him back this way, because right now he's still following the maze.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you going to say to him? Yeah, hold on. I got to go one at a time because we're all starting to talk over each other and too much is happening at once.
Oh, pardon, sir, but I think I might have broke something over this way when I was putting my pot back in my bag.
I'm sorry, you what? Did something what?
I knocked. Don't know if it might have broke.
And he's like lugging this bucket of soap behind him, right? He's just dragging across the floor, and he just sort of stops here for a moment, right? And he's like, is there anything I can do for you, sir? I'm very sorry. I'm sorry for all this inconvenience. Sorry for the noise. And the guy just, so he moves on. All right, so we'll slide back over. Alicia and Maverick, what were you up to?
Oh, we've just come out of the door so that we're not in that room.
Yeah, you're kind of blocking Oliver's pathway.
And I'm just going up.
Yeah, he's going upstairs. We're blocking the view to the door being slightly open.
Sure. Are you saying anything, or?
Not yet, because that's our room. So if I have to, we can.
Yeah. Okay.
Just running interference.
Yep. Okay. Oh yeah. So this guard's leaving. He's not. He had somewhere to be. All right. So Oliver, you tried to say, "Hey, I didn't see these cards, but you didn't see me go up the stairs." Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So it is his job to guard this place, but you do have him at a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah, I've got him playing cards. He's not allowed to.
Do you want to roll some sort of your, charisma baffling with bullshit sort of thing? Or are you just hoping that he's going to be like, well, that's worth it to me?
Let me have a look at my character sheet, see if I have anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're a fast talker. I think it's reasonable that you could roll charisma and see if this is a good idea and it sticks.
I've got acting. That's the one I have that I can
Yeah.
use in any of these situations. I've got acting. So,
Right.
I can use that normal proficiency to like intimidate somebody, act like I'm tougher than I am. I can act like I'm somebody important. Not in this situation because obviously I'm not. But do you know what I mean? I've got that acting, so that's what I'm rolling against, and I can roll it from the sheet.
Okay, I like it. Because I think it's reasonable, and you got it exactly. Yeah. So he looks at it and he looks at you and he swallows hard, and you're up the stairs, right? You're gone. Nice. You're not interested in this conversation. He swallows hard. He takes the cards, puts them in one pocket. He takes all the coins, puts them in the other, and he just walks out of the room. He just leaves. He's like, I'm not. I wasn't here. I didn't see it.
Not today. Yes. Nice.
All right. So, Alicia, as long as you're good with just sort of hanging out right there, fiddling with your door and, talking to Maverick and Winnie, as long as you're going to keep trolling this guy, we're going to just let RX have his way upstairs. Is everybody good with that?
Stairs. I'm going to try and steal a goose.
Y'all are good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Wish me luck, guys.
All right. So you come up these stairs. Right, and it sort of goes up, turns, and then they sort of spiral up into the top of this little like geese roost or whatever this is, right? And so there's two rooms, because you've seen them, right? And then like the little hallway to let some of the natural light in, and the door is probably just slightly ajar, and you can hear that other guy moving around here somewhere, but you don't see him right now.
So did you come up with a name for the owner of this place?
Yeah, I think they're brothers. Aitor and Paul are the owners.
Okay, so I'm going to go up and I'm going to go and ask this guy for the keys, for the cages.
Okay, so you just walk in, go right...
Yeah.
Okay. So you round this sort of corner. Hold on, I need to look up here.
I'm just going to see him. I'm going to say something. Open the cages for me, big man. Paul sent me. Did you say Paul and Atol?
Yeah, I can drop it in chat. Hold on. They'll need a last name. I don't have it yet, but that'll be
okay.
Yeah, that'll be their names for now.
So I'm going to bluff it with this guy. Just tell him I've been sent up to take one of the geese down to. Paul wants to take the geese to his home and keep it as a pet there for a while because his daughter is sick and blah 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 fucking blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Sorry. I need to find the saving throws chart.
What's the safe versus bullshit, you mean?
No, I need the second edition version of a will saving throw for you.
What am I saving against?
That's what I got to figure out. I got to reverse engineer it from, because it's not death.
Fucking better not be.
It's not death and it's not breath weapon, but I got to double check which one it is.
Jesus.
Because it's basically illusion, right? Like essentially.
Save versus spell.
Save versus spell. Yeah, there we go. So go ahead and do a save versus spell.
1 second, buddy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I failed.
Okay, so you know there's more to this guy. As you round the corner, you've got your kind of lie figured out in your head. You know how you need to phrase it, you know how you need to, come after it and everything. You round this corner, and for just a moment you see this short, squat, like this dark ashy gray with all of these liver spots, right? And then this beard that's tinged like red from his mutton chops, and then it goes down to the bottom of his beard, and then it hooks back in. Like he's got like a handlebar mustache grown into his beard, and the handlebar mustache is red, and the mutton chops are red. And then that vanishes instantly, and you're like, "What the hell did I just see?" And then there's just this sort of unassuming, normal-looking old man staring at you in like brown robes, kind of tied off, with like a nice sash, right? And he's got sort of like the Friar Tuck ringlet of hair.
Now, are you telling me that he looked like a deep gnome or like a drow? Sorry, a dark elf. That's what you're saying. He looked like a drow, didn't he? No,
Like a Diro.
Oh, Duro, like the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now he looks human.
Yeah.
Right.
For just a moment, you went, "What did I just see?"
Okay, so I am going to. If I need to. Oh, right, okay, fuck. I'm telling. First of all, I'm going to tell him that Ator's daughter is sick or blah, 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 or whatever, and they want one of the geese as a pet at the house for a while to make her feel better. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll your
I'm
acting.
going to try it, right? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Come on. What is it? Fuck, I did the 15 again.
So he with this breathy sort of wheezing laugh. And you get this same like duality again where you hear him and you also hear something else as he's just oh, sick is she?
I'm going to tell him that it's not something serious, but she's really upset about it, and that's why they want to take one of the geese home. Because she's just a little girl. She's not that sick at all. I'm going to tell this guy not to worry, that it's all right, and blah, 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 blah. But she's just a little girl, and they want to do it. Little girls and their dads and their little girls. He's going to take the geese home to make her feel better, because she's upset.
Yes. But she could get worse. It could turn bad, couldn't it? You know how illnesses are.
No,
and he strokes his chin.
No. It's not anything like that. Don't worry. Now, all the while with this, because I've succeeded with the acting proficiency roll, so I'm kidding on like I'm Ator's friend or confidant or cousin or some. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
and I'm talking to this guy like I know who he is and he should know who I am. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Well, and that's probably the thing. Right now, you're feeling like he's going for it, which is really good. But what happens very quickly is like you guys are engaged in this sort of conversation, and he keeps adding things to your story. He's like, "Oh, so a shame then. You need to take 2 geese, huh? Okay, yes, I understand.
That's fine. Yeah, 2.
Huh. Okay. And you said I had the keys, did you?
For the cages. Yeah, you need to open up the cage for me.
And he sort of pats himself down, and I just, because we don't have any other way to do it, go ahead and roll a just roll against wisdom. Just looking to roll under your wisdom.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah. So he just produces a set of keys and he nods. I never remember which one's which. It might take us a moment, and he'll just sort of come out with you. And he goes, "What do you think about this one? Is this one of the ones you need to take?"
I need the golden geese, the proper ones, not the bullshit ones, the golden geese.
Well, we can see which one's closest then, shall we?
Right, open the cage, buddy. I'm worried.
Yeah, and he just sort of, he's knocking on the little metal bars, right, near where the cage opens up. And you don't have handle animal, do you?
No.
Okay. You see the goose just pressed into the back corner, trying to get as far away from this guy as it can.
What I do have, the most unique thing about my Charlatan Bard kit that I wanted it for is I can attempt any non-weapon proficiency with a -10 bonus.
Sure.
So I do have a shot at animal handling. I've got a shot at anything. I just have a -10.
Yeah, do you want to try it?
Okay. I think I'll just roll against intelligence with a -10.
Okay.
So what's my intelligence? 11. So I need to roll a 1.
You got to get a 1.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean you get the idea though, right? Like it's definitely afraid. You don't have a lot of context as to why. And he tries that lock. He goes, not the one. Hold on, we'll have to try another one. Where are you? Because he's right up at this cage right now.
I mean, sorry, I didn't push stock on the guy's a bit creepy. I'm not going to stand right behind him, like.
Okay.
I'll keep my distance a little bit. Like I'm kind of worried about this guy.
Yeah. How do you react when you see? This is like a little bookshelf.
That's a spider.
Yeah. And the spider is just sort of like clinging to the bookshelf. You get the sense that it's hiding.
Okay. I'm gonna tell this guy, look, just hurry up and get me the goose. I'm not gonna tell anybody about who you really are. So just hurry up. Come on. Chop chop.
He goes, "Oh yes, of course." And sure enough, the lock clicks. He goes, "Last time I tried this, it bit me. I don't know if you know anything about goose beaks, but they've got serration. Not quite like teeth, but you understand. Would you be kind?"
Well, try and handle animal again with a 5% chance of success. Sure, I'll try it.
Yeah, and he steps away. Like he's not. I mean, he doesn't like walk to the other side of the room, but you said you were being a little wary of him. He's not like reach past me, get in close.
Nah, I failed that roll. It bites me.
Yeah, I think I didn't see it roll if it rolled, or was it that 11?
I rolled an 11. Yeah, I need to roll a 1.
Oh yeah.
Apparently.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's just unhappy, right? Like it doesn't have a lot of ways to fight you. So if you want to like press and get it out of there, you can do that.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm gonna grab it by the beak, like, and shut it the fuck up because it needs to be quiet, eh?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab it by the beak. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be rough with it here, I'm afraid.
Right. And now go ahead, do me a favor, roll a d3. And I just want to see if we match. So I got a 3. Okay. So this is not the one closest to laying an egg, but it's fairly close. Okay. So as you kind of get it out and you've got it, it looks like all of the edges of its feathers are golden in such a way that it's like got a bit of a metallic sheen. But they're not like solid gold or anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna tuck it under one arm and with the other hand, like put my hand over its beak and just fucking go down the stairs, buddy. That's me. Job done.
Yeah. He's nodding, right? The camera would just be shot so it's like looking up from the stairs, like out through this room, sort of at you and him, right? And he's just nodding. And now we see him completely in his Dero form, right? Like all pretenses have left. And he's just nodding. He says, "That's good. Thank you for all the help."
Okay, I'll give him a wink.
One of those you gotta believes,
Yeah, a wink, and then I'll give him a wink as a leave. It's like my trademark,
Yeah. He's just like racking the keys in the next cage. He's trying to get in there. But yeah, you scuttle right away.
Sick. I'm out
all right,
here.
so
I'm out.
Yeah, so we go downstairs. I'm gonna need Winnie and Alicia to roll a charisma check under your roll d20, looking to roll under your charisma. I just want to see like qualitatively how well you're doing at keeping everyone happy down here. So you'll just do that just without the period.
Oh, okay.
and then you can compare it to your charisma, which is a... Alicia's is an 11.
Yeah.
And then Winnie's yours is also an
Yes.
11. Nice.
Oh,
Okay. So Winnie's been able to keep, this poor concierge pretty well busy and everything. So do you have him doing anything in particular, or are you just regaling him of stories?
Yeah, I'd just probably be talking to him about soap. And then as we're walking towards the area where I claimed something was broke, I'm like, oh, sorry, my stride is a little bit smaller than yours. It's going to take me a minute to get back over there.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. So he's giving you some trouble. Alicia, Goofin, I'm gonna let you pick here. So there's two people that were still kind of in the mess. Both the guards left. They decided they were getting paid enough to deal with this. This lady might have come out of her room, or this weird adventurer guy might have stumbled over to see what was going on. Who would you rather deal with?
The lady.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, so she sort of comes out, and she so she's standing right here, and she's like, I'm very sorry, miss, but I actually have a question. I need your help if you have a moment.
Sure. How can I help you?
She's, well, it's a bit of a mess, so I apologize for kind of unloading all of this on you. My sister sort of cut me out of the will. It was the whole thing, and I'm back in town. I finally got some money, and I'm hiring a lawyer, and I'm not going to let it stand anymore. I'm kind of standing up for what's mine. You understand?
I do. It's terrible for someone to do that.
Yeah, I don't think she did it, with bad intentions, but I think that she didn't trust me, she didn't believe in me, and she didn't really care. And hold on, Oliver, I got to bring you back in there.
I'm trying to sneak off.
Yeah, because remember, all of this has happened at the same time, so you had a full conversation upstairs. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead, move you back over here. It was nice. You were coming down the stairs.
I was just trying to see if I could get past.
Nice try.
And she goes, well, so the trouble is I was here as a child, and I have not been here since. Could you help me find the place? Do you know the town well?
I know it a little bit, but I know other people who know the town well.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the Harpy by any chance?
Yes. But we know the owner, Yak.
Oh, is she going by Yak?
Well, that was how she introduced herself to us.
Yes, that's my sister. She's the one who cut me out of the will to take the bar.
And what's your name?
Well, I am Yating.
Yating? How do you spell it? Well, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Well, so tell me, and now, Oliver, this is when you come down the stairs, right? You've just sort of rounded into that, and she says, well, so how is Yak? Is she cheating people out of their hard-earned money?
I haven't seen any of that. She's been very nice to us, but we've just arrived in town a day or two ago, so we stopped in there to get something to eat and drink, and she was very nice to us, but I haven't seen any of the other stuff. Haven't been around that much.
I see. Are you staying here long? I would love to have you reintroduce me, as it were. Maybe your presence, if you're friends with her, will let her have a real conversation with me, as opposed to blowing me off.
I think it's worth a try.
Okay. Oliver, do you want to respond to any of that, or are you good?
I'm gonna, as I walk past, I'm gonna say, oh, Yak, same old Yak, she's still breaking hearts and taking names, don't worry about Yak, and I'm gonna just walk off with my goose under my arm, it's not a thing.
Yeah. And then, so just to be a piece of shit, I'm just gonna tell you, she looks at you, right? She really looks at you, Rx. She looks at the goose, and she looks back at Alicia and goes, "Thank you. I really appreciate your help." And she says it with a confidence of, "Now I have dirt on you."
Couldn't stay hidden just a little bit longer, could you, Rx?
Oh, did I
she
mention the
walked back
wink?
into her
I
room.
think I forgot to mention that I gave her a wink. Did I mention that?
Important wink.
Yes, the all-important wing. You can roll a charisma if you want. That's your
Yes,
thing. I don't
please.
care. Like, I mean, yes. Why don't you make them both jealous and into you? That seems like it'll go very well.
Mate, critical success. I rolled that. Critical success. Bro.
That's the same thing you did last time.
That's what I rolled on Yak, so this woman's clothes fall off. That's what that is.
Why does this family love you so much?
Mate.
Oh, everybody loves you that much.
This
It's
family,
true.
or the sisters. Is this
Oh
Yak's
my
sister?
God.
Oh my goodness. I've got Yak and Yak's sister. Oh,
no.
yes. Oh yes. Oh yes, everybody. What a roll.
Absolutely unreal. Right.
Okay, so I'm right, so I'll say to her, I'm gonna deal with you later and give her another winker. And this time, like she knows it's got a different intention than the wink. And she
Right,
gets
right.
it. That's what that one is. That's a 20, right? So
Yes. Yeah.
I'm
No.
gonna deal with you later.
Right.
And then-
She's like, I have control of the situation. You stop, turn around, and give her this smoldering look, and she excuses herself to her room, and you're like, yeah, I'll see you later.
I just give her blue steel or blue whatever it is.
Yeah, blue steel.
Yes, mate. Yes.
Okay. And then so I see you were making a break for it out the front.
I'm making a break for it. Nah, even if I need to go out here and jump off this balcony, dude, I don't care. I'm out of here. Like,
Yeah,
Because otherwise
this is
you'd
the
have to
great
go
Goose
far.
Heist. I am out here one way or another.
that's right. Okay.
So, well, what's my non-jump off a balcony route out here?
Do you have like athletics, acrobatics, any sort of tumbling?
Hang on.
Say if not, I would just send Alicia down to go catch the goose.
Yeah, but you thought of that. I didn't think of that. I'm gonna try and jump off this balcony, mate, and with no proficiency. How high up
I
is
will
it?
volunteer to go catch the goose because I
Yeah,
have
it's not-
animal handling.
It's
so-
not high. It's like 12, 16 feet. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna take my chances. I don't know, like how many hit points do I have? No many, yeah. Like the falling damage is pretty brutal in this edition of Dungeons and Dragons. Right, yeah, I need to try and climb down one-handed, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So I roll climbing with a penalty, I guess, and fall anyway.
Yeah, just treat it with your armor on still.
Well, and if you get over and hang off with one hand, you're not falling as far.
Right.
0 successes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just pretty unceremonious, right? I don't think you're hurt. I don't think you lose the goose. I think there's a single squawk.
Honk.
And the whole downstairs, everyone just sort of turns and looks around, like, where did they hear that?
And I am
Oh,
running.
you got some squeaky boards.
Right, yeah.
Listen, dude, I am off in the direction of. What was it? Okias, it's called?
Yeah,
Okias. I'm off in the direction of him as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Brew and Goof can. Well. Winifred and Alicia can like work out whatever they need to work out. I'm out of here, bro. It's the Great Goose Heist.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I did it. I got
mean,
it. I am going.
Oh man.
Well, Maverick's gonna whine a little bit, which is a similar sound to an animal making a noise like it got squished. So he's gonna cover it as well, and we got noises going on.
Yeah. I mean, I think that the trade-off has to be like you guys can try and be like, oh, but like they're gonna go investigate. You know what I mean? Like enough things have gone wrong. You got out with it. It's just what's it gonna cost you after? So, cool. If you want to set any scenes up, right? If like Oliver, I'm good with Rx making it to Okayas, right? You run right there. You know what I mean? You have a head start on them. You can make the handoff. That's fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, if the guys want to follow me, they can follow me, but I am heading off there immediately. I'm not stopping to discuss it. I am going. Like, if the guys want to follow me, they can.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Winnie and Alicia, do you hang out there? Do you leave?
I would probably hang out just because I think it'd be suspicious if we all left right after that. But
yeah, okay. And then Alicia, what are you thinking?
I was thinking go downstairs, put eyes on that floor as well, just to see what's going on, and get something to drink or ask if I can get a meal from Maverick.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Just
that's
act
totally
normal
possible.
in that sense.
Sure.
I'm Forrest Gump, mate. I'm fucking Forrest Gump.
Yeah, so you make it to Okayas, right? That's a non-starter.
Excellent.
But they bring you food for you and Maverick, Alicia, and it's about 15 minutes later, right? It's not too long after that. And there's a couple guards, right? A couple of the elven guards show up at the front door, right? There's been some whispering going on, and you see Paul and Aitor both, which usually they trade off day and night shift, right? And the guards just go right upstairs, and you guys know because you're part of it, right? But yeah, the jig's up. The geese are missing, and the tavern knows. Do you want some time to think about your response, or do you want to do anything now?
I'm still suspicious of that spider.
Good luck with that.
yeah,
Device spider.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing is, out of character, I haven't told you about that. You don't know about that. Your characters don't know about that. I didn't stop to mention it, actually.
Oh, right.
Or
You don't
that
know.
guy's he's a Duro disguised as a human. If you don't know it, and Goof, I know it's your first time playing. So a Dero is another sub-race of dwarf. So you've got Durgar, which is like almost the dark elf version, the drow version. Stop me if I'm wrong at any point, Dave. And then Duro
That's what I
is
think
another
of it.
one.
Yeah.
Generally evil, eh?
Yeah, the way I've always remembered it is the Durgar, like you said, are the dark elves of the dwarves, but the Diro are actually like fiendish. They're usually tied to the abyssal planes in some way. So when I described his beard, some of them can actually control their beards, and it'll like lash out and attack like a snake.
Is that why it changed colour?
Yeah.
Right. Ooh, okay. So they're like abyssal related dwarfs. Evil motherfucking dwarfs. Bad dwarfs.
Yeah, exactly. Very bad dwarf.
But your character doesn't know this. That's just a bit of plain knowledge for you.
Yeah. So it's right around the middle of the time there. We said about an hour and a half to just crested over an hour and a half on the game. I think it's a pretty good stopping point. But obviously, if somebody wants to do or say anything in particular, I will appreciate personally 2 weeks to tug at these strings to figure out what ramifications are which.
It's better if you have the 2 weeks to work out like everything, because we've got the interaction with me getting the guy, the goose. I made it there, you said, eh?
Yeah, I mean, you ran right there, and there's no reason anyone would stop you. I think the only risk is someone else might have seen you, but like you can just be a guy running with a goose. It's not like every single person in town will immediately recognize.
Mate, I've got a few catchphrase sayings, and one of them is, "That's tomorrow's problems, mate. That's tomorrow's problems." Like, I am out there with a goose, so yeah.
Right, exactly.
I am golden, as we say.
I get it now.